Well, hello, Transparent Church and friends. This is Pastor James with the Word of the Day. Today I want to spotlight Proverbs chapter number 27, verse number 6 from the New Living Translation, where we find these words. Wounds from a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. Well, today I want to get started by using the theme, wisdom and honesty in friendship. One of the signs that you and I see that we have a good friend is that a good friend is one that just doesn't tell us what we want to hear, but you guessed it, they tell us what we need to hear. And sometimes what we need to hear comes in the form of rebuke or comes in the form of correction, but it is the truth that is spoken in love. And so when we're in relationships, we should desire rather, friends who are honest with us and have wisdom to become honest in our friendships, because it helps to further galvanize the strength of the relationship, because you can trust not just what is good and doing the good times, but when you go through pockets. The scripture says wounds from a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. I'd much rather have someone tell me the truth because of love, as opposed to deny the fact that they are not willing to tell me the truth because they're afraid it will impact the relationship. The reality of it is this: when we're responsible in our relationships, when we have a unity and peace in our relationships, and we will begin to understand the importance of forgiveness of relationships, we can speak to one another with honesty and truth to help the person grow. And maybe you and I may be the person, but that's imperative for us to have honest relationships that are centered upon sometimes having wounds, but the wounds, when they come from a sincere friend, can help, as opposed to the wounds that come from a kiss of an enemy that can harm. So today, be open to hearing corrective criticism that is coming from a place and a space of love. Start with the thought of the question, perhaps there is something that needs to be addressed, or they could be wrong. Maybe, perhaps, I love to say this, maybe I'm wrong, or I could be wrong. And so consider that. The scripture teaches us as well in Proverbs 18:9 that a brother offended is harder to be won than a fortified city. So don't let offense build up. Be open to hear when there is a need for correction. Take that with you today and continue to build on your relationships along with me. Have a great one.